You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard.
Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like Gunner Radis from saying yes ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying they said Roscoe the bus up?
Oh man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation and you mad that Yak got it. What?
He told before Gunner, 2015 he told.
Young Thug has officially landed back in trouble with the law after breaking his probation. The headlines exploded when reports surfaced that Georgia filed a motion to revoke it. At the same time, Benzino blasted the system, claiming that Thug's private jail calls were leaked on purpose, calling it unconstitutional and designed to set him up. In his words, the government wants to sway public opinion against Thug.
What I'm more surprised at and more kind of pissed off at is how the is this even constitutional that a prison, which is part of the system, right, can leak private phone calls? I don't, that it blows me. How did that happen? Now, they're saying, well, who leaked them? Somebody had to get money for them. Nah, because there's no watermark on them. If TMZ bought them, you can best believe TMZ's watermark will be all over that. There's no watermark. I guarantee the government's leaking them because they know what they're doing. They know, let me tell you something, from the feds to City Hall to the mayor to the governor, they all got a communications department where they have hired staff that all they do is look at social media for various reasons. That's it. And us as a community and culture, we just give them everything they want. It's easy.
This controversy caught the eye of DJ Academics, who jumped in to break down what's really going on with the YSL case.
You know, I like all this YSL. I like Thug, I like Gun. I'm going to like him before I'm going to like him after. But I'm going to tell you what they got wrong at. They've been propagating the street free code. These are millionaires. Millionaires made it from the bottom. But they're obsessed with trying to portray the image that they're the realest street ever. I just seen Woody put up a post. He says, no, I'm not okay. Huh? Since when is street it sounded like little white girls Karen? Everybody in that situation need therapy. And the reality why they all need therapy is because they made it. When YSL was known by you and me, YSL was lit. It's popping. But they weren't happy with all the money and all. They still want to propagate the same. Then as soon as Johnny Law come, they don't want to do it no more. They start thinking about their mamas, their sisters, their kids. Never seen something like that. It's the first time I've seen gangsters need therapy.
Thug himself wanted to make one thing clear, leaked calls or not. He still wants the world to see him as a gangster. In fact, he directly called out a female officer who was involved in Ghana's plea deal, sparking even more drama when those tapes surfaced.
What Young Thug did to have and this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivierdo. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, you sending a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, Lil Baby and them, they're beefing and is dying, and indictments finna come down.
But things took a darker turn when Thug dropped his track, Closing Arguments. On the song, he threw shots, calling others the real rats, while denying the label himself. But as he tried to flip the narrative, Whack 100 jumped in claiming he had 2 full hours of Young Thug dissing and gossiping about everyone in the rap industry, ready to expose him.
Hey, Whack, do you think it's over for Thug, man?
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we still got about 2 more hours of content. We already sent Drake to 28 minutes in his head. We f***ing over my Tony.
Wait. There's a 28-minute...
Listen what I'm trying to tell you, Act. I told the Pee-wee on your channel. I came on being humble. You know me. I said, oh, you speak for Thug? Then it's on. I'm about to over him. I told him that. The next day, it been on. And we not gonna stop.
In closing arguments, thug raps. Can't compare nobody to me, bro. There's real rats in this place. I did what I did to help my brother. No regrets. That line set off YSL Mondo, who fired back, saying Thug was the one who actually started the whole Rico mess.
Didn't the Lil Wayne tour bus happen before Nut got, before any of that happened, before anybody else told him? You the first to tell, buddy. You the first going on the talking to the police. Facts. That was way before the goddamn before Nut got in some more. So you mean to tell me, buddy, you was the first, you the reason why the Rico started. And I ain't finna keep beating around the bush. You the reason why the Rico started, buddy. Let's keep it real. Come on, man, let's keep it real. Buddy, you the reason why the Rico started.
The controversy grew even bigger when one of the leaked calls had Thug pointing the finger at Ghana, saying he's the reason the YSL case turned into a full-blown Rico indictment.
He gave the jurors the agreement that it's a gang. He said YSL is a gang, and he know people in this on this trial who committed crime in furtherance of the gang. That means you did it. You saying, you see what I'm saying? You don't know nobody on this case. Yeah. That's a lie. That's a full-blown lie. I know individuals right. on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. Like you committed just so you can say slime big. Like that's real. That's what Rico is. That's Rico. So if you get found guilty on Rico, you really you got a light to, and you are 100% lying. You don't know nobody on the case. I ain't ever committed no crime. Duke ain't committed no crime. Yak ain't committed no crime. Them the only 3 people you know on this case. Ain't now one of them committed no crime. So who the f you talking about? You know YSL members on this case that committed crimes in furtherance of the gang. You just made it a Rico case. You just made it the case.
That revelation had rappers across the industry reacting, with 6ix9ine quick to chime in, claiming he had the real truth about Thug's situation.
Yo, I just want to know where all the energy at. The Young Thug situation, I stood quiet 2 days just watching it play out. Watching what excuses the people come up with. Every day, every year, every time I come out, y'all move the goalposts further. Oh, nah, bro, it's different. No, it's different, bro. It's different. You told, like, before 12 in the afternoon. Like, that's a forbidden rule. You can't do that. No, bro, it's okay, bro, because he told after 3, like, bro, it's so easy. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Anything used against you could be used in the court of law, whatever the case they say. You have the right to call an attorney right now. You spoke for 2 hours. 2 hours. It's me, the horse. Like, I'm not saying that. Y'all heard what y'all heard. Where's all the energy at? Why hear everybody quiet? Why Lil Baby, 21 Savage, Future? Why you not saying nothing?
6ix9ine even reacted to the first interrogation footage, accusing Thug of straight up snitching. And apparently, that was just the beginning.
This motherfucker Wayne from New Orleans. I'm from Atlanta. This was in Atlanta and I was in New Orleans. I said, what the f? That was so weird. This damn came to us. Honestly, I don't know who the f did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't wanna block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. They knowing Roscoe? Man, screw I'm like, you right, bro. But I don't know, because every day they grow ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But the leaks pushed YSL Mondo to speak out again. This time offering his perspective as someone who was on the inside of YSL.
I just beat him off a Rico. Come home, still talking about, oh, rat, bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your bro, cause you probably been thankful that you just beat a life sentence in a Rico and came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, he came back and bought your bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got motherfuckers on there talking about, and y'all heard it with y'all own ears. You got motherfuckers, AI, it did that in the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about like Ghana Radis from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a rat by saying, they said Roscoe the bus up. And then a nigga, Roscoe did 10 years behind this. And you just got on the internet tomorrow, didn't rat on you? Boy, so brainwashed, it's sickening. Y'all need daddy figures and y'all just be sitting back waiting on something good, waiting on something to happen. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around, maybe they'll put me on, maybe I can get some out. Roscoe, you the worstest. Twin, you worse than the rat itself. You did 10 years, twin, behind Roscoe. You did 10 years behind it, brother. And you just come on the internet and didn't tell on you when everybody just heard this man say your name a few times? You feel me?
As Thug's rap career seemed to crumble piece by piece, Pee Wee Roscoe stepped in to defend him, addressing claims that Thug had pointed fingers at him during his own interrogation.
Politicking, man, Jeff clean as Listerine, man, clean as Ivory soap. You feel what I'm saying? I done the time, I did that. That's what you supposed to do. When you go in interrogation room, that's what you do. He told you, man, we say the Wayne Carter, what's wrong with you? You feel what I'm saying? No, a statement is this right here. Lineup selective. That's him. He did that. He didn't do that. He did what a taxpaying citizen do. A real street. Kept it solid. Kept it overly real. You feel what I'm saying? Really tried to pull me out the hole. So I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to the PR now, y'all don't remember when I was locked up. Now, let me just show you how the PRs and the internet selective politics. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it real. When I was locked up and Jeff was locked up, we went viral when they was like, that's the type of friend you want. He was like, man, Roscoe ain't told y'all that thing. Yeah, that's the beauty there. That's the right thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like all those, everybody is in the stateroom, in the interrogation room, and they gave statements.
Not long after, Thug tweeted that his interrogation video was never shown in court because he only helped his brother. But the timing felt suspicious, making fans wonder if Pee Wee was paid off to defend him. Would he even expose Pee Wee, accusing him of lying and spilling one of his hidden secrets?
And Pee Wee, don't forget about that story. When you said it out your own mouth, how you did with that trans. Pee Wee Roscoe, you know well not to mention me, boy. You know I ain't got no sense. I ain't got no damn screws in my head, boy. You remember we was at the Sky House? Me, you, and Thug was sitting in the car, and that damn swap past, and Thug tapped you and said, Pee Wee, what's up with that? And you told Thug how you stuck your clean up in it. Don't get me started.
The chaos escalated when Young Thug allegedly called out Lil Durk from behind bars. Many began asking, if Thug talked about Durk in the interrogation room, what else might he have revealed about Durk's team?
What's up with the boy Durk? You with the boy Durk?
Yeah.
You need to make. You need to make that. You know, I don't know. I did a lot of players for the boy too though. When the boy career went where it supposed to be, man, Pluto. I was really like locked in with him, like get really with him. But I don't know. He acting a little different. I don't like that, man.
What you mean?
Like
what he?
I done sent him a few songs. He just like I know for sure going right up. He just goddamn taking his time, you know, they go to 4-5 days, 10 days later, just like that little type like, man, you got going on, man.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, I already know what you mean.
Like, man, it's too much for you, man. Watch out.
Yeah.
He did that on that album, so yeah, I want them on that album. Yeah. He sent a song for my last album. Yeah, he sent a song for it. Then goddamn, when it's time to clear the song, he don't clear the song. So the song didn't make the album. Like
he ain't cleared.
Man, didn't clear it. Didn't clear the song.
What you mean ain't clear the song?
Yeah, he did. He worked out. Then you get on the internet, keep talking about Thug this and that, man. Cut that cap.
Durk's associate, Twin, didn't hold back. He fired back at Thug, saying, that boy gossiping on them phones like a straight girl. I'd never trust someone who wore makeup and a dress. Thug clapped back by claiming he personally paid Brian Steele to defend Durk in the past. Even Thug's sister spoke up, saying people only call him a snitch because they know he can't return to Atlanta, insisting their family's been running things for years.
Don't be on the internet acting like my brother just and y'all know my brother ain't dead. On the internet acting like y'all just my brother. You know for a fact y'all doing it because he can't come back to Atlanta. Yeah. Don't do this. Don't click on do all this because they know he can't come back to Atlanta. That's the only thing it is, he can't come back here. All that spit on who? Man, we gonna lay right back to A. Now we been putting belt. That's why everybody clicked up.
Fans started piecing things together and suspected that Ghana himself might be behind leaking all the audios. Some even said it was a genius move, a way to prove his point about Thug pitting everyone against each other.
I'm almost certain Gunna's team is leaking it to his fan pages. I'm almost certain, okay? I know they're not going to agree to it, right? But I'm almost certain that Gunna's lawyers pulled, because yes, when you're in the case, you don't have to go through a Freedom of Information Act or anything like this, and some of these things would even be available, or it could be challenged if you try to do a FOIA on it. But it appears all of these things may have been gotten from maybe somebody who was in the case that would request them, and it could have been something for the nature of an appeal or something like that, so the courts are going to give it up because you're a defendant. So for me, I can't tell why there is, like, where's Gunna's calls? Like, we want to hear Gunna's calls, right? And by the way, you could tell maybe they were both doing it to each other. There's a time where Thug actually says he has been having his lawyers review Gunna's call, and Gunna is on the phone talking to a girl saying, I love you, I'm gonna come home soon. And he basically even thinks that Gunna got out of jail early because he wanted, which, bruh, if that's the case, the streets is cooked.
But right after academics accused Ghana of leaking, even more tapes surfaced. In one, Thug can be heard calling QCP a rat and dragging Lil Baby's name into the drama.
He did the same thing P did. Stood up in court. Man, that was Wham. Man, Wham, that was your ever get too, rocking with a rat. And you be preaching about that too, man. You can't do that, man. That's a fact, bro. A rat, bro. I understand all that. Help put you on. Listen, man. A rat, I don't give what help. That give me $1 million. Man, you're a rat. Whatever you talking about. Imagine telling them niggas still beat the Kato.
Ironically, Thug's own camp leaked a recording too. One where he actually defended Ghana, saying rappers shouldn't have rushed to label him a snitch.
We ain't even talk about these fake guys and fake houses with these pools. You can get put out of in the next 2-3 years and all that cheese. We ain't even finna talk about none of that. Like, that is the topic of, I guess. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you put it on Instagram. Yeah, your house out. On God. You blocked from your page. I'm following your, I'm on your from my fake page. Can't about to black me. I still see it. You post a picture. That ain't me on that picture. Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm finna say something about that, man. That ain't me with that skirt on, with that hat. The man said he got more hits than me and Kendrick. Bro, your ain't got more hits than Kendrick, and you ain't damn sure ain't got more hits or anthems than me. You hard, why you tripping? And I ride past your house for sale sign up. Now you done went and took your whole money and put down on that goddamn house out there, man. And you couldn't finish paying it off. Now the lady that came took her shit back. Now your stupid gotta sell it.
Meanwhile, Charleston White turned up the heat, vowing that he alone could end Young Thug's career.
Type. I ain't finna say nothing about you on the internet. I ain't finna let the world know I ain't with you until just say so. But you know, that's what they supposed to did. Like, but ain't nobody trying to go at him to get clout. Yes, they have. Dirt said something to him, but that's it. Like, Wham ain't doing all this shit. Like, Wham unfollowed him. Yeah, but I mean, that's just that little boy. That ain't really saying that to no. Yeah, that's just like, damn, I'm disappointed, bro. Yeah, but that's still. But guess what? Though, that makes you. Position is, bro. But I ain't saying they wrong. I'm just saying. Yeah, they jumped. Plus, they had a conversation with you for they anything. Yeah, but I look at it. Wham did though. I talked to Wham. So we get on the phone. Hey, you told Buddy them do that? All right. He's like, all right, stay lit. Same shit. I'm smiling off top. Soon it happened.
But his confidence grew after another interrogation clip went viral. In it, Thug told investigators, I made promises. Whatever you want to know, I'll tell you. Just don't tell the world.
Say, listen, I prophesied this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all this old videos. I told y'all Young Thug would go tell it. I told y'all. I'm always willing to bet with any rapper. If they keep Young Thug locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months. Locked up in them conditions like that there. he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break.
I told y'all, I am the new prophet. I thought, man, what is he doing talking? A 2-hour interrogation, and you mad that Yak got it. You mad at Gunna. Gunna don't have no interrogation tape, and everybody mad at Gunna. This is what I tell y'all, hip-hop is fake.
That clip had fans clowning him online. One post read, "Thug came out of jail, burned bridges, dropped no good music, and got exposed as a rat." Soon after, a viral Instagram live had 6ix9ine, Whack 100, and academics all discussing the new leaks together.
Say, listen, Atlanta, I know y'all love Thug, and I love y'all. But y'all just bear with me. I'm finna destroy Young Thug. He will not be able to rap no more. Woody, be quiet. Rollo, you know they wrong for how they did you. Lil Baby, you might as well stop hanging with Thug. Gunna, don't talk. Just stay back. Let me get this. I got y'all. Can't nobody beat me. I'm finna destroy. Swear to God. Thanks. Come on now. Don't.
6ix9ine doubled down, with the chat surprisingly agreeing with him. Even Whack 100 brought up old Thug cases that mysteriously vanished, suggesting maybe Thug had been cooperating for years.
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Promises. Make promises. Just we'll keep promises. Whatever you anytime you ever think you want to know anything, tell me. I'm telling you anything. But don't tell the world.
What's your number?
Yes, you can.
Hey.
I don't have your number.
Whatever.
Well, give it to me. If you ain't give it to her,
Despite all the chaos, fans still wonder why Gunna remains in YSL. Academics explain it simply. Money, for the label, it's all business. And Gunna still generates cash.
And get what? On that call, I never even told you he turned Wham against P. Or he turned Wham against all these other different people that he did. But however you have found out, it came off the phone call. But guaranteed, ain't going for that line. Should be shunned just like us. The judge had shunned them, now the streets need to shun that. Guess what? That's what I'm telling you. The thing about sitting down there, coming on here lying, playing them, yeah, you telling your ass the truth. Just like I stand up, don't like that tell the truth. He hiding behind these motherfuckers masks, but get what? A mask gotta come off. You ain't gonna be able to keep that motherfucking mask on forever. You ain't gonna be able to keep throwing rocks and hide your hand. This is karma.